Directly out to the left is a little place called Point Road Night. And it's a great place to take small children to learn to swim and play in the ocean down in there. It's quite protected. It's quite protected. Now in 1983, when the bushfire came through here, a lot of the houses up on the right were destroyed, and the Great Ocean Road acted like a fire break and helped protect everything on the left. Now, has anybody seen the film called Mad Max starring Mel Gibson? Yeah? Well, it was filmed along here in Melbourne, Geelong and even Colac. And Max had a house, and from his house he could see a lighthouse. And that lighthouse is going to come into view shortly. It also featured in a children's TV show called Round the Twist. Which, did they show that in New Zealand? Round the Twist? Anyway, that lighthouse is going to come into view soon. In fact, somebody likes a lighthouse so much they turned a letterbox into one. Coming up on the right shortly, there's a lighthouse letterbox.
Thank you.
There's the lighthouse letterbox just on the right. And the real lighthouse, it's going to come into view right about, wait for it, now. Ta-da! There it is, shining in the distance. And you'll get a much closer view of that as we drive past. Now you'll see road signs along here saying we drive on the left in Australia. And you'd be surprised, or maybe not, at how many tourists come to Australia, hire a car and decide to drive down the Great Ocean Road. And depending on where they're from, they're not actually used to driving on this side of the road, or on the road in general. And when they pull out of a car park, if there's no other vehicles around to remind them, they end up on the wrong side of the road. And a number of accidents have occurred because of that. So they put signs to remind people, oi, we drive on the left side of the road, which, if you go off world population, is the correct side of the road to drive on. So you're about to see a Nobby Beach just on the left here. That is the second longest beach along the road. The longest beach is where the archway is, and you can walk on that when we stop. But there's lots of surfing spots along here. That's why they call this the Surf Coast Shire. Not so much today because of the horrendous wind, but yeah, if you tried surfing in that, the board would smack you in the face, and yeah, it wouldn't be much fun. You get bigger waves?
Yeah.
Well, this is just not really much. I don't think you get bigger waves in order to get here.
Yeah.
25-foot waves at Bells Beach.